16-year-old Tessa has come to London to search for her brother, Nathaniel. But before she even has a chance to start, she ends up the victim of a mysterious kidnapping by women known only as the Dark Sisters. She is forced to endure torture for days until she is saved by a handsome and mysterious shadow hunter. Is that the happy ending? Of course not. Soon she descends into London's dark supernatural underworld and finds herself up against the Pandemonium Club, a secret organization of vampires, demons, warlocks, and humans. Equipped with a magical army of unstoppable clockwork demons, the club is out to rule the British Empire, and only Tessa and her shadow hunter allies can stop them. This is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare.
There are three juvenile offenders: Gecko, who drove the getaway car, Terrence, the tough Chicago gang member, and RJ, who's accused of murder. They're all doing time in brutal detention centers. Enter Doug Healy, a man who has had his own difficult time growing up and is now willing to lend a hand to teens who made mistakes like he did. Doug's opening a new type of halfway house for a few selected juvies. Lucky for Gecko, Terrence, and RJ, they're the ones chosen for this experiment. They're going to get a second chance, even though society and the social worker in charge of them think they're all beyond redemption. Doug and the boys live together in an apartment in New York City. They each have distinct personalities, and things don't always go smoothly. A fight breaks out. Doug is accidentally hurt, badly hurt. The boys are scared and anonymously drop an unconscious Doug off at the emergency room. The juvies eventually realize this really is their last chance, and they better work together to pull off the appearance of normalcy, or they'll all be back in hellish lockups. Can three kids labeled no good follow the rules and make the right choices without any adult situation? What follows is a fast-paced, exciting story with humor, romance, and suspense. The Juvie 3 by Gordon Corman.
Emily Webb is a geek, and she's happy that way. So she is surprised to find herself answering her cell phone while sitting on a window ledge with one leg braced to climb down, wearing her stepsister's dancing clothes and made up like an actress. She doesn't question it much, though. The phone call that she gets tells her that the other Emily in her class has just been found dead, not far from her house. At least she doesn't question it much that night until the next night, when she finds herself in the same position, running through the streets, hunting for something she can't quite remember. This is Vesper by Jeff Sampson.
Trust. The sweetness in your voice vibrates inside my soul. As I touch you, I can feel much more than your soft skin. I can feel the pain within. You look at me like you want to speak, and then shut yourself because you are afraid of being wrong. Everything you say doesn't bother me, just as long as you believe in me. The Pain Tree. Poetry by teens. I first heard about what it was like to be locked up from a guy named Rock. He was the older brother of one of my friends. I was 11 years old. Rock was released from the penitentiary where he had been imprisoned for murdering his father, who used to beat up Rock's mom. I remember sitting wide-eyed on a porch with other kids my age, listening to Rock tell stories about the years he spent in different prisons, like Soledad, Folsom, San Quentin. He called these prisons gladiator schools. He said prisons were places where a man could prove his toughness to other men who were equally tough. I can still picture in my mind how exciting Rock would get as he told us about the bloody knife fights inside prison. Rock was a good storyteller. Now I see that he was too good. His stories made prison sound like a fun place to hang out with your homeboys. Rock had most of us wanting to go to prison when we were old enough. I had grand thoughts of proving how tough I could be in one of those gladiator schools, and it wasn't the only one. Many of my friends felt the same way. Life in Prison by Tukey Williams.
All Dave wanted was the overnight manager job, but Radu turned out to be the worst boss ever. A bloodsucker in more ways than one. Now Dave works forever for Radu, and he never gets paid. Yeah, Dave's a vampire. It really sucks. He used to be a vegetarian, so he won't kill anything. So no cool vampire powers for Dave. He's not mysterious, he's not seductive, he's not hypnotic. Just an eternal underaged kid facing an immortal future of boredom. Then he meets Rosa. She's nice, she's goth, she's perfect. Unfortunately, Wes, a rich surfer vampire with no scruples, also thinks she's perfect. Life Sucks by Jessica Abel, Gabe Soria, and Warren Cleese.
Two homeless teens are living the hard life. Blink is hanging around a hotel lobby, ready to sneak in to grab food from room service trays left in the hallway. He stumbles on a kidnapping in progress. Actually, it's a fake kidnapping. In another part of the city, Caution has just run away from her drug-dealing, abusive boyfriend. The two pair up to investigate the kidnapping of a businessman. They hope to be able to get lots of money as part of the scheme. But, as you know, things never turn out as you want. Blink and Caution by Tim Wynne-Jones.
Serena Shaw is in crisis mode. Since her mother died, her father's been slipping deeper into the blue. In the past, it was always Serena's mother who pulled him out. Now it's as if Serena and her younger brother Henry are on their own. Her dad stopped taking his medicine, he doesn't get out of bed. Serena gets the lead in her school's musical, Her Big Dream. But the after-school rehearsals are making it harder for her to take care of her brother Henry. If she tells anyone how bad things are, will her dad get sent somewhere? As Serena alternates between understanding exactly why her father is so blue and being angry that he isn't taking better care of Henry and herself, she works to find a way out. Silhouetted by the Blue by Tracy L. Jones.
Mama and Michael's Pickled Eggs, Dr. Carver's Sweet Potato Biscuits, Cavetta McGill's Finger-Lickin' Southern Fried Chicken, Gillian Clark's Pineapple Upside Down Cake, Rufus's Corn Fritters, Strawberry Cheesecake, and really exciting Fruit Punch. America I Am Pass It Down Cookbook, over 300 soul-filled recipes.
From the Mona Lisa's hidden past to the history of Area 51, Do Not Open explores lost worlds, unravels secret codes, and lets you step through the looking glass to see if they can handle the truth. This book is all about the unexplained, the unthinkable, freaky facts, the unknowable, things that are spine-chilling, everything spooky, strange coincidences, and things that are classified. This is Do Not Open by John Farndon. Do Not Open by John Farndon.